We have good news for everyone planning a Labor Day getaway. That feels nice to say. Gas prices are going down. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of gas is $3.36.
Joining us now to discuss is Patrick Haan, head of petroleum analysis for GasBuddy. Patrick, it's always good to see you. I was trying to think of when the last time gas prices were. Remember when they were like $5 or approaching $6 a gallon? But you can tell gas prices are lower, I guess, when people just aren't really talking about them. How long's it been?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, it doesn't feel too bad compared to 2 summers ago when you could find the stray $6 price across Chicago, but we've come a long way since then. In fact, we've come a long way just in the last month. You'll remember back to July, that severe weather knocking out the ExxonMobil refinery in Joliet. Prices have basically been in a free fall since mid-July. Chicago's average now $3.91 a gallon. That's down 46 cents a gallon in the last month alone. It's also about 46 cents lower than last year. And the good news isn't going to stop. You know, we did just see today an extension, the EPA granting an extension to the waiver so that Chicago can use winter gasoline effective immediately. That could help bring costs down well beyond Labor Day. In fact, we could see some of our neighbors with Wisconsin falling below $3 a gallon here in the coming weeks.
So is that winter blend part of the reason prices are so low now, or what else is adding to this decrease?
Well, part of the reason is because the winter blend has been allowed to be sold early as a result of that refinery outage. The other piece is that refinery's back online. That is certainly helping things. In addition, oil prices have been relatively low this summer. We're at about $75 a barrel today. And overall gasoline demand has been lower because of the slowdown in the U.S. economy. So we're getting a lot of help. And aside from that ExxonMobil refinery outage, we really haven't experienced a whole lot of other refinery outages. All of that keeping gas prices this Labor Day at their lowest Labor Day level since 2021.
What are some of the other factors, Patrick? Because it seems like there's always something, right? There's a refinery situation or there's something else. You know, the prices just seem to be so randomly high or low.
Well, they certainly can respond to refinery outages, especially in late summer. It's all about hurricane season. We've kind of dodged a bullet so far. Although we're in the peak of hurricane season, there still could be impacts there, but refinery outages are completely unpredictable, and they almost immediately send gas prices soaring.
Patrick, let me pull out my calendar. Since we're enjoying this break, when do you think we will finally see either some kind of winter bump, or with that winter blend, will we stay low? When usually in the winter seasons do we see prices start to climb?
Well, if we don't get any issues that happen or any hurricanes, prices tend to decline progressively through the fall, with prices eventually bottoming out between Thanksgiving and Christmas. If things stay in the positive realm, we could see a lot of stations around Chicagoland falling close to that $3 mark. We should see a plentiful amount of sub $3 prices in Wisconsin as we approach fall. But I think Chicago will probably fall into the mid-3s, and that's maybe as good as it gets. Although you could see some downstate stations getting close to that sub $3 mark this fall.
All right, Patrick Haan, good to see you. Thanks very much. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Thanks, you as well.